I'm with Rachel Clark, one of our favorite guests. Here, step over here so we can see you.
I'm hiding.
Not because she brings in good ideas, but because she single-handedly tackled a polar bear and got this thing to be a part of our set today.
Just this morning.
I'm kidding. No animals were hurt in the making of this segment.
No.
You are interior design. I feel like we need a fun, interior design diva.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You always bring all this good stuff.
Well, you know.
And it makes stuff that are like, why didn't I think of that? And when I think, we were just talking about fall.
Yes.
Just, we're moving into, some people are so ready for it.
Yeah.
And I picture in my mind all these fun fall things I'm gonna do, and maybe go apple picking, and then in a barn where they have lanterns hanging down and creating that atmosphere. And then I think, why can't I do that for myself at home?
Yeah.
You say lighting is achievable.
Yeah, and I think we all love fall, and I can't wait, but I'm like, okay, what's one last thing that we can do for summer? And it's just as the evenings maybe do get a little cooler outside, you can bring some coziness outside. And lanterns are great because they come in such a variety of sizes. There's lanterns that are 3.5, 4 feet tall. And if you group them together, you can really create this little collage of lanterns. And I found some new ones at Target from Threshold. I actually left the tags on. This was $22.
Really?
Yes, and I've never seen this before. It is a solar lantern, and it's for outdoors only. And the little panels are up here, and the sun, it absorbs the light, and then when it gets dark, the candle goes on.
So you don't have to reach in and do anything to it.
No,
That's
you do
sometimes
nothing.
the hardest part. It'll look so pretty, and then you have to try to get in there and do whatever you need to do, and it's so hard.
Yeah, so I thought that was sort of neat to feature, something new. And then these are great. This was on clearance for $6.98.
That's what I was gonna say, this time of year.
Yeah, stock up. And these could hang in trees even, on your little branches if they're nice and sturdy, and you have your appropriate size candle.
Originally $9.99.
Yeah, so originally $10, it was on clearance for, $6.98. And all the different finishes that are available too. You have your black, your white, your nickel, pewter finish. And I love this one too because of the design on the outside.
It's
so
beautiful.
When the light goes through that, you'll see that on the ceiling or on your porch, on the floor. And then just another fun tip, as again you sort of go into cooler nights with your outdoor chairs, bring out your sheepskins if you have them from the floor to your chair, and this is extra padding to sit on and warmth.
So that's just like a throw rug?
Yeah, it's a 2x3 sheepskin, and I love them.
It's not polar bear?
It's not polar bear.
Okay.
It's not. And so again, just creating that ambiance.
Have you played around with, some, I've had some lanterns and I love them, but I sound so spoiled when I say this. Going around and lighting them is sometimes so hard. I know this is the solar powered one, but what about those battery ones?
Yes, and do you remember when I was here in the winter for holiday, I had the set of 3 and it was on a remote.
On a remote?
They come on a remote now, so it's great. You literally, my son loves it. He'll push it and all the candles are on.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and so you don't have to light them all.
Right, because you think of children and candles, and it's not a good combination.
It's not, so these are safe options.
Yeah. And what I love, I'm on your Facebook page. I'm a fan because I love the tips
so
that you give. Remind everyone where they can go to find you on Facebook.
So Rachel Clark Designs on Facebook, and then I have a website, rachelclarkdesigns.com. But my page, and then you'll see my tips and tricks and trends.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you, because you find something that we might go oh, and then you're recover it, repaint it, do something, and then you're it's fabulous at the end. So I'm thinking about these with the different finishes. If you wanted this one, you could potentially maybe take out the glass and spray paint it, maybe?
Yeah, I would just be we'd have to cover up these little solar panels, but yeah, I mean, you probably could. And, at the garage sales that are all around too, it's, a fun time to go to estate sales and garage sales.
Where do you like to find your listings of those? Do you go to Craigslist? Do you go to the newspaper?
Yeah. Craigslist is really good. And, you know, just when you're out and about driving, there's a ton of them everywhere.
I always have to talk my husband into, come on, let's stop. You never know what you're going to find. Very quickly, we have about 30 seconds left. You've grouped them in 3 here. And that is something that you've been a fan of. So,
you know, making this little fun, cozy creation of the light. So using small, medium, and large always works really well. And odd numbers works great.
I have a picture in my head. I think we should need to go have this party.
We should.
Yes.
And I'll come and help you. I'll invite myself.
I'm going to roll myself up in the polar bear that she got with her own bare hands. Rachel, thank you.
Thanks for
We have
having
to break
me.
for local headlines. That's coming up when we come back.